Hello everyone, my name is Cristiano Ronaldo and today, I'm bringing you a very special English learning session designed to truly elevate the way you understand both spoken and written English. We're going to dive deep into one of the most essential but often overlooked aspects of natural English pronunciation and listening comprehension. There's a particular sound that exists in English which you wouldn't typically recognize just by reading words on a page. This unique sound plays a critical role in how native speakers talk, and understanding it will dramatically improve your pronunciation and your ability to grasp what others are saying, especially during fast or natural conversations. It's a sound that emerges from the rhythm and stress patterns we use in English words. Every English word that has at least two syllables will contain both a prominent or stressed syllable and a softer, unstressed one. The stronger syllable carries more weight in the pronunciation and stands out more clearly, while the weaker syllable becomes quieter, shorter, and often shifts into this secret sound we're talking about. This phenomenon leads to what is called the schwa sound. Although the term might sound technical, what's truly important is recognizing how often this sound appears in everyday spoken English. It shows up consistently in the unstressed parts of words, and its presence is what gives English that familiar, flowing rhythm that native speakers naturally produce. Think of the strong syllable as taking control in a word, dominating the rhythm, while the weaker syllable fades into the background and transforms. It's like the stronger syllable pushes the weaker one out of focus, and as a result, that unstressed vowel begins to sound like a subtle, regardless of which vowel letter it originally was. Now, let's look at how each of the 5 vowel letters, A, E, I, O, and U, can morph into that gentle, sound when they are part of a weak syllable. For example, take the word again. Many learners are tempted to pronounce it as again with equal emphasis on both syllables, but that's not how native speakers say it. It becomes again, where the first syllable is soft and transforms into the schwa. Another example is vitamin. In American English, we say vitamin, not vitamin, with even syllables. That middle vowel becomes less clear and turns into the subtle schwa. Consider the word event. It's not event, but event, with the first syllable reduced. This transformation helps make speech more fluid and natural. In the word celebrates, you'll notice it's not celebrats, with equal syllables, but rather celebrates, where that middle vowel slips into the background and becomes softer. It's important to realize that this particular sound is not only helpful in learning pronunciation but also in understanding others when they speak. Since native speakers often compress weak syllables using the schwa sound, your ability to hear and recognize these changes will allow you to follow conversations more easily. You might compare the schwa to a sound someone makes when they're unsure what to say, something like, when they're thinking. This comparison can help you remember the feeling and the tone of the schwa sound. When it comes to the vowel, you can hear the schwa in words like president. Notice how the middle syllable doesn't stand out. It's not president, but rather president, where the central vowel becomes relaxed. The same rule applies to the word experiment. The weaker vowels simply don't hold their original vowel shape in unstressed positions. They collapse into this more neutral sound that makes the speech pattern smoother and quicker. These unstressed syllables are also noticeably shorter in length, which adds to the rhythm of English. You can't stretch them out and still speak naturally. So instead of saying president with too much effort on each syllable, just say president the way a native speaker would, quick, smooth, and rhythmical. Let's keep going. Now consider the word official. It's not pronounced like official, but more like official, with the middle vowel barely pronounced. In the word condition, the initial vowel sound also takes on that light, tone. It's not condition with clear vowels, but more like condition, with a soft and faded beginning. This happens so often in spoken English that mastering the schwa will make your speech sound significantly more natural. Even the U vowel behaves this way. For instance, in campus, we don't emphasize both syllables equally. It becomes campus, with the second syllable reduced to a short, indistinct sound. Another word is support. Instead of saying support clearly, we say support with the first part dropping into the schwa. These kinds of pronunciation shifts may seem small, but they make a big difference in sounding fluent and in understanding fluent speech. I hope that these examples are helping you realize just how widespread and important this secret sound is in the English language. Once you begin to hear it in other people's speech and then produce it yourself, your comprehension and pronunciation will both improve. You'll feel more confident, and your speaking will have a smoother flow that mimics the natural patterns of native speakers. The key is to listen carefully and notice which syllables are stressed and which are not. Then practice shaping your pronunciation so that the weaker syllables gently dissolve into the schwa sound. This practice will also train your ears to pick up on real spoken English more easily. It becomes a lot easier to follow conversations, watch shows, or even listen to the news without feeling lost. And that's exactly what I want for you, to feel comfortable, fluent, and confident in your English journey. Keep practicing and keep noticing these patterns in the words around you. Thank you for joining me for this lesson, and I hope it brings real value to your learning experience. For more in-depth lessons and organized training, you can visit my full English course, where everything is designed to take your skills even further. And if you enjoyed this session, I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, or feedback in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful lessons like this. Wishing you the best in your English learning journey. Keep going and keep growing.